Hey everyone, what is up? Welcome to or welcome back to The Lovely Wolf Den. I'm Nadia, and here are my reviews for K-pop comebacks that happened during the month of September. So hello, I'm back. I did it. I am not skipping out on months like I did after my first K-pop comebacks review video. I'm back. September, y'all. What a month. Literally so much happened. I feel like October is so far lacking in comparison to everything that happened in September. Not that there aren't great things happening in October, like Twice came back with a song and all that, but I'll get into it in the October comebacks review. Anyway, a lot went on in September, and I had to condense so much. So, disclaimer before I start the video, if I do not talk about your favorite group or artist, I am so sorry. I just decided not to. Last video that I did for August was so long, I wouldn't even watch it if so yeah, I definitely chose a list that I'm pretty proud of. It's still going to be long, like I have 6 pages of notes to get through, but I'm excited because I enjoyed this month a lot. But anyway, let's get started with the first group. I will be talking about Ace with their song Changer. I want to start out by saying the first time I heard this song and watched the music video, I teared up because I could feel the genuinity and sincerity through the screen. And then I got even more emotional because I was reading through the comments since I wanted to confirm that this was a fan song like I thought. I learned that not only was this a fan song, but the members Donghyun and Sehun are enlisting this month. So this is going to be the last of the 5 comeback for a while, and the E word really do be rough, y'all. As a K-pop stan, I know how tough it can be. My heart is going out to all of the fans for the group Ace right now. But anyway, let's get into my review for this beautiful song. Knowing what I know about this comeback being the last of the 5 comeback for who knows how long, when I look back at the music video now, I feel like every decision that was put into making this was just absolutely perfect. There was a very simple feel to it, and the colors weren't super vibrant, but they weren't dull either. The production was very clean and crisp without being super glamorous and over the top. It honestly felt like I was just hanging out with them and having a good time. I love music videos that create that kind of an intimate atmosphere to them for fan songs, and it's like as intimate as you can get between fan and idol, so it just always makes it really special. My favorite aspect was the effect of them being surrounded or like looking at comments from their fandom. Choice, I learned, was the name. And that's what really made me get emotional, because whenever you comment something nice to your faves, it's easy to believe that they'll never see it. It'll just get lost amongst the midst of all the fan comments that there are. So to have that reassurance that they see you is just beautiful. Like, it's a beautiful feeling. I really respect the creative team for making that decision. Moving on to the styling, I really don't have much to say because it fits the general overall theme of simplicity. There weren't any extravagant choices made, and I'm glad for it because there didn't need to be. Throwing in that pizzazz would have taken away the focus from where it needed to be, which was this comeback is special and it is for the fans, and that's all. Where the pizzazz was, however, was in the lyrics and production. The beat of this song gave me a feeling I can only describe in terms of it made me feel like I was floating. The way the verse built up steadily and had that electric love type of pulsing to it that led to the chorus of synths and beauty that was just the right amount as to not take away from their voices. It all felt so hopeful and inspiring, honestly. For the lyrics, of course, they were beautiful and had a very let's stay together forever, I'm not going anywhere theme to it. My favorite line is, I'll embrace all of your pain. By my side, stay with me, stay with you. There won't be a single small tear now. I'm gonna hold you tighter even if it hurts. Just shout out to the lyricists of this song because I may not be like a choice. I've always wanted to get more into the Ace fandom and everything. I just haven't had the time yet. But even so, like, you don't need to be a strong member of the fandom to be able to tell that there is so much sincerity going into this song. Fan songs are always beautiful. Like, whether you're seeing it from the outside or the inside, you can just always tell when it's genuine and when it's amazing. For the dance, it was so much fun to watch. I adored the end where they all like link arms, and honestly, they all just looked so happy. I loved to see it. 10 out of 10 for sure. Next up is Stacy with Stereotype. I gotta give it to like Stacy's team of planners or whatever, because I am so obsessed with the way their career has gone so far. So Bad was, in my opinion, the perfect debut. There was glitz, there was glamour, there was power, there were cosmic vibes. All of it was amazing and perfect and made me love them from day one. ASAP was different in a way that was still Stacy, but like expanded. Like, at first I was worried it was too different too soon, but for some reason it worked incredibly well and had the same caliber of pizzazz as So Bad without being a carbon copy. And now we have Stereotype, which has a beautiful combination of both ASAP and So Bad vibes to it, I believe. The order in which these were released were perfect and correct and have led Stacy to the reputation that they have, and I love that for them. The music video was schoolgirl chic and best friend realness, and that is quite possibly the cheesiest description I have ever given. What can I say? I feel it fits. I love all of it. The sets, the design, that random giant bunny, all of it was gorgeous and clean. The styling of the girls was also beautiful. I am obsessed with every single makeup look in this video with like the multicolor eyeliner. I was not vibing with this outfit they gave Jay though. It's giving Little House on the Prairie, and though I can recognize that the concept was like the girls were playing dress up or something, I don't know why they had to be so serious with this type of dress, but shout out to Jay, she still killed it. These were my two favorite looks, but I'm gonna heavily emphasize Yoon since she's my bias, and it's giving major rich girl vibes, and I adore it to pieces. The dance was immaculate. They have not let me down with any of their dances, and the fact that this one was so complex and eye-catching despite the song having a more mellowed out vibe to it is so insane to me. Everything was strong and high energy right from the beginning all the way to the end. Finally, the lyrics and song production. These lyrics are some of my favorite K-pop lyrics I've experienced in a while. I thought it was going to have something to do with relationships, which, don't get me wrong, that isn't a bad thing. But I love it so much when there are other topics for K-pop title tracks. So I'm very in love with these. Basically, like, the theme is don't stereotype me for seeming perfect. I am human. I will make mistakes. There's so much more to me, etc., etc. It's extremely wonderful, and to top it off with the production is the icing to the cake. Like I said, this song was a good mash of the vibes that So Bad and ASAP already brought to the table, but instead of a strong pop song or like weird catchy beat, this one is so mellow while still holding that Stacy excitement, and I think it's beautiful all around. My favorite production aspect is in the chorus when I believe the member Sheehan sings, because I love how the beat like pulls back and then slows down for a second. It's just, ooh, delicious. 10 out of 10. Moving on to Purple Kiss with Zombie. I have to give it to Purple Kiss's vocal abilities. They are so amazing. Throughout the entire time I was putting my thoughts together about this comeback, that's all I kept thinking about was how good their vocals were. Just had to give it up to them. But now to get into it, I'm gonna start with the lyrics. So this song is called Zombie, right? And like, I felt there was a lot to live up to, because when I think of Zombie, I think of two songs. Zombie by the Cranberries, which is like a powerful alternative rock protest song, and then Zombie by Day 6 that was released last year, which is, correct me if I'm wrong, a soft rock ballad about feeling like you are living the same day over and over with no purpose. I'm not saying Purple Kiss's writing team had to match those exact life-pondering questions and motives. I'm just setting up my thought process, because when I read the lyrics for this song, I felt as though they fell short of something that could have been really good. I think they were trying to go for some sort of zombie metaphor in regards to the chase of a relationship, but it came across as super like one-dimensional to me. Here's why I thought that. Like, Listen to this lyric. Burning up like a fire tonight, chase after me, I'll chase after you like a zombie. Okay, so we're on theme. And I feel like that's the only thing we have going on throughout the entire song. I'm chasing you like a zombie. It's fun. All I can think of is you. I just feel like there could have been more done. But then again, like the more time that has passed since I first viewed this comeback and read the lyrics, I'm going off book right now. The more time that has passed since then, I am definitely a lot more past my pretentious, like, they could have made like a commentary on like how obsession can consume you and turn you into a zombie. Like, y'all, I kid you not, that's what I was thinking. I was like, why didn't they go in that direction? And future me, present me, is like, they didn't have to. They didn't have to do that. I take back a lot of what I said about just not feeling like these lyrics were great. Like, don't get me wrong, I still don't think they're the best lyrics out there, but I'm more understanding to the fact that they just didn't have to be, you know? Moving on. Okay, I'm reading through everything that I wrote, and I just don't feel the same way as I did when I first listened to this song. Like, initially, I just thought the arrangement was really lackluster. It was just okay, in my opinion. It's definitely not a super original, never before heard K-pop song. I still think it's pretty generic in terms of sound, but that sound is quote unquote generic for a reason. It's because it works. And in my case, yeah, now it works for me. When I first listened to it, I wasn't like, oh my God, this is the greatest comeback ever. But now as more time has passed and I've listened to it more, I like it. I'm enjoying it. I added it to some of my playlists. Like, it's a good song. So I was kind of mean in this review. So I'm just gonna like rearrange my thoughts. There's still just one thing that I do not like about this song. I can get past it now because, like I said, I've been listening to it a lot. But every time this part happens, I'm just like, why? Why did... Ugh! It's just a personal thing. So it's within the production and it is right here. The reason why I don't like it is just because I feel like it's just too empty. It's too much emptiness in one spot. I think it should have been that 4-count beat, the thing that she says, and then into the chorus. I didn't like how there was that space leading up to that tagline, more space, and then the chorus. And then it kind of feeds into how I feel about the dance also. I thought the dance was okay. At first, I thought the dance was okay. I thought it was too stagnant and it was kind of a disservice to the girls because their debut song was amazing all around and the dance was also awesome. But I changed my mind. I rewatched the dance practice a few different times and I think just the first time I watched it, I was already caught up with all my original negative thoughts that I just couldn't see the dance clearly. I like the dance now. I think my only issue is there's just some empty space where their transitions are kind of lazy in my opinion, and that has to do with that empty space that I talked about in the production that I don't like. Their transitioning just reminded me too much of high school dance teams. And I know they can do better. To end on a better note, the music video was so much fun for me. I loved the color palette and the aesthetic and the little storyline they had. It was very much on brand and the girls looked so good. I can never take my eyes off of Swan. She is just so insanely beautiful. The aesthetic, the styling, the theme, all of that was amazing. Perfect, fantastic, awesome going into October. I really hope they do a costumes dance practice for this song. I feel like they will because it's called Zombie and it's October. But anyway, initially I gave this song a 6 out of 10. I think I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10 now. Moving on, Hyuna and Dawn with Ping Pong. Play the ping pong. First of all, I can't even begin to express how much I love them as a couple and how much I need them to be together forever. So I don't like it took so much for me to write down all of my thoughts adequately about this song. Yeah, I loved it a lot. So I didn't really like Hyuna's last comeback, I'm Not Cool. Like, it was okay, but Flower Shower remains superior to me. But anyway, because of that, I was a little afraid going into this. But, a fool I was. Let me talk about the production first, because wow, does this song make me want to get up and dance every single time I hear it. Y'all, what is it that I have said quite a few times in these comeback reviews? It is never a bad idea to mix Latin beats with K-pop comebacks. Never a bad idea. It always sounds good. I will always stand by that. It is just so fun and is so addicting. I am here for it. And the lyrics? Y'all, I didn't know it could get any cuter than their song Purple, but here I am in shambles because of these lyrics. Listen to this. Just say it. Te quiero. I want you to be my official muse. I love you, my beauty. Till death do us apart. No, because I love them so much. For the music video and styling, yeah, Hyuna's aesthetic is just on another level. It's very, very camp. I don't even know, but like it's camp for sure, and I'll never be able to stop screaming about it. Hello, excuse me. Dawn in this harness thing was also everything, and can you tell how much I like this? The only thing I didn't like was this. Like, I want to know the decisioning behind it because that color is just an eyesore to me in this specific shot, but I'll forgive them because everything else was perfect. The dance, of course, was amazing. Y'all, they are literally both such insane dancers. Like, I'm constantly blown away by the way in which they perform and how they can pull off this style. I don't know what it's called. You just gotta trust me when I say it's good. So yeah, 10 out of 10. I don't know what else you want me to say. Lisa with La Lisa. Alright, y'all, this won't be like Somi's review from last month where I just trash on Teddy Park the whole time, mostly because this is one of the few instances in which a song he worked on does not have the typical formula. At first I was going to review this with a lot of emotion because contrary to what some may think, I do like the women of Blackpink even though I don't stan them due to my hatred for YG. However, it wasn't in the La Lisa music video, but it was in their other music video that she did for her song Money. The way it just happens just does not sit well with me at all, and it's embarrassing to watch at this point. It's embarrassing to watch K-pop idols commit cultural appropriation, just period. In this day and age, in this moment, she has since made an apology, and I do acknowledge that, especially from how hard it can be to get idols to do that. And especially like idols themselves. More often than not, it's the company that issues a statement. So I do acknowledge that she did take the time to make an apology. However, it's not my place to praise her or accept or deny that apology. And if you are not part of the community who is affected, like I am not a part of that community, then it's not your place either. But anyway, I wasn't going to give this song a high score anyway, but now I'm just not going to give it any score and just briefly mention a standard review for it. I'm going to start with the only thing I genuinely liked about this song, and that was the moment in which she wore Thai clothing. I'm sorry, I don't know the correct name for it. I thought it was cool and it was awesome to see Thai people reacting to it. Moving on, the song itself is fine, but what I liked about Jennie and Rosé's solo is that they sounded like standalone songs and not Blackpink songs. However, La Lisa does sound like it could be a Blackpink song, and I think that's lazy on YG's part, but whatever. The lyrics are also fine. I like a good "look at me, I'm such a baddie" song, but sometimes the lyrics just don't make sense. I'm not too angry though, because for some reason there's a lot of English, and I don't know, maybe some things just got lost in translation. The music video, like I've said before, I know YG has a lot of money, so I never need to worry about the quality of the music videos, but this one just had way too many sets in my opinion. Like, I know you can only do so much with a "I'm the best" type of song, but honestly, the point would have come across just as good with the Thai outfit and like 2 other sets, in my opinion. And then finally the dance, I just straight up didn't like it. I was so angry because she is genuinely a phenomenal dancer, so why would you give her such a simple, mediocre looking dance? It looks like the choreographer was just trying to see if they could start a TikTok dance trend instead of actually making a high caliber K-pop number, and I just don't like that. But that's all I have to say. Moving on to ATEEZ with Deja Vu. Let me see how well I can articulate myself, y'all. Upon the first note that was played when I first watched the music video and heard the song, I knew we have entered an ATEEZ era that was gonna be unlike anything we've ever seen before. As far as title tracks go, because they have had some sexy B-sides, if I do say so. I love this comeback so much, I don't even know where to start. That is a lie, I do know where to start. Mingi is here Mingi is back. We are of the 8 once again, people. I know they technically had already released stuff with him back, but this is the first full-scale comeback with him here. It makes me so happy to see all 8 of them together and killing it. The lyrics. I already knew they were gonna bang when I saw that Hongjoong and Mingi have writing credits on the track, but wow, have they captured infatuation within this song. Here are some lyrics. The scarlet scent burns up and restrains me. I'm confused whether it's an illusion or an illness. It's an instinct for my heart to want you. Goodness! I read these lyrics and I felt an even stronger magnetic pull towards this song and everything it encapsulates. I was surprised to see that Hongjoong isn't credited in the arrangement or composition of the song. However, shout out to the 4 people that are credited because wow, does this production of the song match the energy that the lyrics give full force. That melodic da 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 da. Oh my god, it just keeps you on the edge of your seat. The way the beat just like throws itself down in the chorus just fuels a burning fire of like hunger and passion. Everything about it is on point. The music video, all right, there are a few things I didn't enjoy, but there were even more things that I loved. The things I didn't enjoy was any scene that involved a car. I don't know, I just thought it was so random, especially the scene of Mingi rapping in like a car junkyard. It was giving The Boys Are Back, and I just didn't want that for this specific song. But the things I did enjoy were every other scene without the cars. Like in the beginning when Yosang was singing and he had like a butterfly CGI'd on his hand. That was really pretty. And I also loved the styling decisions. All of their outfits were so amazing. I just loved the dark concept and the way they chose their colors, I feel like was very appropriate to the theme of the song. But my most favorite set in this music video was the rain. Like, excuse me? Who was the director? Because they need to have a raise, they need to have an all-expense paid vacation, they need to have lunch bought for them for the rest of eternity. That scene was everything. For the dance, I can't even say anything because when I was trying to seriously review it, I got lost in just actually watching it. So obviously, it's great. I mean, ATs are A-list performers, so I expected nothing less. Before I move on, y'all, I just need to say I love Hongjoong so much. I go absolutely feral for that man, and with every comeback, wow. All I can say, wow. And the fact that he used a deeper voice for his rap. Yeah, okay. That's all. 10 out of 10. Finally, we have NCT 127 with their song Sticker. I want to start off by saying it's pretty rare that I actually enjoy any faction of NCT songs, mostly because I don't really like them. For quite a few reasons, but also because I just don't think their songs are good. Like Hot Sauce? Literally, what was that? I know it was an NCT Dream song, but like, still, But anyway, I wanted to preface with that because it does affect the way I review when I already go in with a particular bias. However, I did moderately enjoy this, and that says a lot. To start with the lyrics, okay, they did not have me in the first half, like, at all. Like, listen to this. Sticker. Tagging, 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 tagging. I'm a hip sticker. Bang, bang. But then, around the second verse, they figured out what they were doing and fixed it. So, here are the lyrics. There. Just stay close to me like a sticker. Talk about your gravity. You pull me so hard like crazy. Y'all, just like the switch between like the beginning and the end is just... Anyway, it's not a great analogy. It technically makes sense. So at least there's that. And then the music video. Okay, it was okay. It was giving very much late 2nd gen, early 3rd gen vibes, so do with that what you will. But I was just more confused on the aesthetic and plot. There wasn't much of a plot, but the aesthetic was like neon campy cowboy. I'm not gonna lie, it worked. Maybe not in relation to the song, but it did create a very specific atmosphere, and I will give that to them. Also, really quick, but I found it so hilarious. I found it so hilarious when in the music video there was like a nice little dancey shot and then bass boosted shirtless Johnny and his abs. Literally made me crack up. I I was in my school's library watching this and it was like all quiet. Then all of a sudden I just like bursted out laughing because I thought that was so funny. For the song itself, so the reason why I liked it so much is not because of the beat or the visuals or any of that, but because how pulled back the production was without the song being insanely chill. I hope I explained that correctly. Like when I think of NCT's music, I think of really like hard-hitting, intense music with so many layers to the production. I'm not claiming whatsoever to know how many musical layers are on their tracks, but the way in which this one feels more stripped down compared to the others, yet still packs a punch, is quite pleasant to me. The shrill, like, flute sounding effect on top of the simple, like, kind of tin sounding beats just made sense. And to top it all off, I loved the voice effect they had throughout the entire song. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it sounded like radio, almost telephone-esque, and that could have been overdone like so easily. So the fact that it wasn't, to me, was awesome. My only thing is I hated the bridge. I thought it sucked. I thought it was a lazy build-up in comparison to the rest of the song. Yeah, I just did not like it. For the dance, y'all, I may not like NCT, but I have eyes. They can dance. So I don't have much to say other than I love the moves they did every time they said like a sticker. 7 out of 10. All right, so that is all I have for y'all today. I know there were so many other ones I didn't talk about. I didn't even get into ITZY, and ITZY is my alt girl group, y'all. And the only reason why I didn't include them is because I really, really want to try to do an album review because it's their first full-length album. All I have to say about Loco, just for this, because who knows when I will get to that album review. Loco was amazing. It was fantastic. It was spectacular, show-stopping, never the same again. 10 out of 10, top tier, god tier quality. Enough said. Once again, I reiterate, if I did not get to your faves in this video, I am so sorry. This is just a list that I ended up on. But with that, thank you so much for watching another Lovely Wolf video. As always, please make sure to like and subscribe if you have not already. Comment down below anything you would like to see any of the Lovely Wolf creators do. And if you'd like more content from us, join our Patreon. The link will be in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching. Catch y'all later.